books and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, I'm just a girl who likes reading romance, fantasy romance, paranormal romance, any kind of genre of romance in general. And I also happen to have cerebral palsy, and it would mean the world to me if you would subscribe to my channel. I also hope watching my videos can make your day just a little bit brighter. Today's video is going to be my December mid-month wrap-up. I'm going to talk about all the books that I read in the first half of December 1st through the 14th. Sweet Venom. It's the second book in Rena Kent's dark hockey romance series. It's the follow-up to Beautiful Venom. And we're following Dahlia's foster sister who was in a coma, and Caden's friend who's also in the same hockey team, who is also part of the secret society. And if you read Beautiful Venom and Sweet Venom, their stories are going on at the exact same time. So in Sweet Venom, the heroine witnesses something she shouldn't have and did nothing about it. So the hero wants revenge against the heroine, and he becomes her stalker. So we follow this book from that incident, and when he first starts stalking her, from when she gets into a coma, and when she gets out of the coma. It's very twisted, and I really liked it. I gave it 5 stars. I listened to the audiobook. The narrators were Teddy Hamilton and I believe Savannah Peachwood. Loving the Liar by Lola. It's a dark brother's best friend romance, secret society, second chance, and it's just twisty. It's best if that's all you know, because there was a lot of twists and turns that I didn't see coming. I gave this book 4 stars. I listened to the audiobook. It was narrated by Corvin King and Heather. I continued on with her Vicious Beast series by A.P. Bali. I read the prequel book last month in November, so I went on to read the rest of the books in the first half of December. If you don't know what Her Vicious Beast is about, the series, it's a paranormal white shoes series. It's about this girl who is a shifter whose father is the ruler of the snake society, and her father doesn't like her because there's like this prophecy that she's going to have 5 different mates, with each mate is going to have different shifting capabilities, and so she goes on the run from her mate and from her father, and the father tells her fated mates the terrible things about her, so they want to kill her. She gets caught and they force her to go to this academy. There she meets her fated mates. She's stuck in this academy with them, and the story goes from there, but she has very special powers that her father wants her for some reason. and she has to explain herself to her mates. But who are they gonna believe? Her or her father, the one who hired them to kill her? I gave her feral beast 4 stars. Her rabid beast 5 stars. Her psycho beast 5 stars. I've listened to the audiobooks on Hoopla. Burn by Heather Long. We follow this group of ex-military men who save people from human trafficking, and they save this girl who is a famous model, but then she gets caught up in human trafficking when she went to look for her sister, who also happened to disappear, and the 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 man helped the heroine find her sister. And I gave this book 4 stars. I listened to the audiobook. I binged a whole dark hockey romance series by E.V. Olsen. The first book, Unhinged Titan, is about artist, sculptor, college student, and one of the hockey players on the team. His family is also in the mafia, and it's their romance by awakening dark because of what goes on in the hero's family, because he's part of the mafia. I give this book 4 stars. I listened to all of the series on audio. The audiobooks are so good. They have a who's who of male narrators. I loved it. And Brutal Titan. I really like this one. It reminded me of Heated Rivalry, except darker. So we're following one hockey player from the Titans and another player from a rival hockey team called the Vipers, and it's their romance. They have a secret relationship. I gave it 5 stars. Unhinged Titan, which is a age gap coach player romance, dark, and I give this book 4 stars. We're following the cousin of the hero from the first book and the new assistant coach for the Titan. I listened to the novella A Merry Brutal Titan. It's the follow-up book, a little Christmas book from the couple from this second book, and I give that book 4 stars. And Forbidden Titan, it's a stepbrother hockey romance, and I gave that book 4 stars. Ruthless Titan, it's a forced marriage romance between the hockey captain of the Titans and another player from the Titans, where the the captain forces the other player to marry him for reasons, and I give this book 4 stars. Silver and Smoke by Helen Shore. Since it's the third and final book, I can't really say much about it. Ren, who is an alchemist who's known as the Poisoner, she gets accepted to this academy and she needs a bodyguard, and that bodyguard happens to be Thord, who is a war sword, and it's their romance, and I really liked how this story ended. I gave it 5 stars. Bonds of Hercules. Now this is the sequel to Blood of Hercules. I read the first book last month, and since it's the sequel, I really can't say anything about book 2. Book 1 is about in this world where Titans rule the world, and we're overthrown by, we're surrounded by gods, and we're following this girl who is discovered that she has the blood of Hercules, and they force her to take part in this Roman academy type situation, and she forms a why choose romance with the people at the school. And I give this 4 stars. I enjoyed it more than the first book. I listened to the audiobook from my Libby. In a Second by Kate Canterbury. It's the 3rd book in her Friendship Rhode Island series. It's a second chance romance between Audrey and Jude. They were high school sweethearts, but they broke up. Aubrey is getting married to someone else, but before she can get married, Jude asked her to run away with him, not to marry this other guy, and the heroine turns Jude down. Years later, the heroine is 35, divorced, and she meets Jude again at their high school reunion, and Jude asks the heroine for a favor because his mother is dying of cancer, and to make his mother happy, he told his mother that he is getting married to his first love, Aubrey, that they reconnected. So Aubrey agrees to be Jude's pretend fiance, and they go on this road trip. Old feelings start to come back, and Aubrey has to be honest with Jude about why she really got married, because everything is not what it seems. I love this book. I love Aubrey and Jude, but what really stole the show for me was Jude's son, Percy. I love Percy so much. I can't wait for my friend Monica to read this book, because I know she's only read the first book in the series, but this series, Friendship Rhode Island, keeps getting better and better with every book, and the 3rd book in the series, In a Second, is by far my favorite. It's one of the best second chance romances I've read all year. I just love this book. And I can't wait till my friend Monica reads Pretty Poison. It's a dark, wide shoes, polyamorous romance, and we're following this girl, Tegan, who likes true crime, and she is trying to investigate this story about girls who has gone missing, who happen to be groupies of a particular rock band, and she goes undercover as a groupie for this rock band to find out what really happened to those girls, because she wins a ticket backstage to meet the people in the band, but as she's doing that, she gets caught up in their web, and it was very interesting. I give the first book in the duet 4 stars. I gave the sequel to the duet, Road to Ruin, 5 stars. I heard about Mitchell from Baron from the book Baron. I've had the first book on my Kindle. When it was free, I bought it, but I finally read the series and I enjoyed it. Last book I read is Legend Next Door. We're following a widower and a retired hockey captain who's a single father who had his bi-awakening romance with his next door neighbor, and it was really sweet. I give this book 5 stars. All the books that I read in the first half of December, please let me know if you have read any of these books, I would love to know. All these books are in Kindle Unlimited. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Liking this video would help me out a lot. And I'll see you Friday. Bye.